Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is September 21st, 2017. And ladies and gentlemen, what I am about to show you is, once again, the sun shaking back and forth. Now what you're viewing right now is the Solar Dynamics Observatory, and this satellite monitors the sun. And what you're viewing now are what seems to be different colors, but these are actually in different extreme ultraviolet wavelengths. Each one of them, the bronze, the yellow, the teal, the multicolor composite, the purple, and the red. What I want you to pay very close attention to, and the reason why I have all 6 of these cameras on this viewpoint, is because I want you to pay very close attention to the sun shaking. And you will see this slight movement. Now, it has been said that this is an adjustment of the cameras on this SDO spacecraft. But ladies and gentlemen, it is not. It is not a camera adjustment. It is not the craft being buffered by solar wind, because the solar wind is actually not a wind. It is a stream of heavily charged particles. Now, Dr. Albers has written several reports pertaining to the sun jolting or the sun shaking. We have proven before that this is not a camera anomaly. And once again, yesterday, I started to see this reaction again on the sun. Now, remember, the view that you have right now is a 48-hour time-lapsed view of the sun. So it's actually moving very rapidly as the SDO video footage plays. So the actual movement of the sun isn't as dramatic as you're seeing in the video. It's actually emphasized by this 48-hour video loop. Now what I'm about to show you is a completely different satellite. The GOES satellite, G-O-E-S. Now, this is a totally different satellite, totally different view of the sun. It's actually an X-ray view of the sun. And you're going to see the same shaking of the sun. And ladies and gentlemen, the doctor and I have determined that the reason why this is occurring, and we have been seeing this more and more and more over the period of the last 6 months. The reason being is the sun's very strong magnetic field is interacting with another larger body with a very strong magnetic field. It's basically a tug of war between these two objects, or multiple objects. And I have shown all of you many, many times these massive bodies orbiting our sun. I'm not showing you lens flares, and I'm not showing you photographs that people have taken from ground level of the sun. I'm showing you scientific evidence, pure evidence, that this is occurring and these objects are there. Regardless if any astronomer can see them, it just doesn't matter, because they're not going to tell the truth. That's a fact. So now that all of you have been able to see this slight jolting of the sun, this shaking back and forth, let's move over from the SDO footage. Let's move over to another satellite, the GOES X-ray image of the sun. And we're going to see the same thing happening on the same dates. So we're going to switch over. This is the GOES 13 SXI Level 1 satellite. And what you're looking at is an X-ray image. And the reason for the X-ray image is to detect the massive amounts of coronal holes on the sun. The very, very dark regions, the black regions that you see, are actual coronal openings. And this is unleashing a massive amount of radiation and energy directly towards the Earth. But if you watch very carefully, folks, you'll see the same shaking back and forth. And again, all of the dates are the same. The same dates on the SDO footage, the same dates on the GOES satellite. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this was the shaking of the craft, well, why would we be seeing it on multiple spacecraft? The reason, because it is not. It is not a camera anomaly. It is not a camera adjustment. Our sun is in a tug-of-war with these other stellar objects that we refer to as Planet X, Nibiru, Wormwood. Again, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to refer to these objects, that's solely up to you. But it is truly happening. All of you are witnessing what is happening with the weather and the hurricanes. And now we have massive destruction, loss of life with these earthquakes. Very, very sad situation in Mexico. My heart goes out to all of those people, all of the people that are now deceased because of what is happening. And I've been noticing some very big changes in the state of California with the earthquake uptick. The magnitude of the earthquakes is now increasing. And we also have a situation brewing in Soda Springs, Idaho. And I'll be doing a report on that later on this morning. And you're going to be quite surprised at the information that I've uncovered pertaining to the earthquake swarm that has been occurring for over a month in southeastern Idaho. But ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is, these objects are here. I truly believe that they are in a very tight orbit around our sun, and it is affecting our sun in a very violent way. Solar scientists state that we are entering the grand solar minimum, where the sun should be, as they say, going to sleep, quieting down. But we are not seeing that. Through the month of July and August, and now into September, we have seen massive solar eruptions, coronal mass ejections, CMEs, and we saw one of the most powerful X-flares ever recorded. So the fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is not going to sleep. It is more active than ever. And it is truly in a tug-of-war battle with Planet X. And probably more than just one stellar object. But I wanted to bring this information to you, and I wanted to show you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is not a camera anomaly. This is not an adjustment of a spacecraft camera. This is truly the sun shaking. And the reason why is because the battle with Planet X and these other objects. You're seeing it for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. The proof is staring you right in the face. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. I'd like to thank you very much for watching.